Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another episode of One Question, Real Answer. I'm Stefanie Richter from sa.global. Each episode focuses on a single question, but one that has real implications for how organizations plan, invest, and move forward. I'm joined by Jen Holman and Quintin Hunkin, so let's get into today's question. What Microsoft capabilities do service firms already own that could immediately improve daily operations?
Most organizations already have tools like Microsoft 365, Office 365, Dynamics 365, which maybe you're using Power BI, maybe you've heard of Power Platform. And on their own, they're very valuable. But the real impact is when they are connected and used intentionally across daily operations. So, for example, Power BI is often used for executive reporting, when it could be used for a project manager to provide real-time insight, utilization, and delivery handoffs. Whereas Power Automate is sitting there ready to eliminate any of that friction and manual handoffs. It looks for things like approvals. It can do things like beginning your project setup and that onboarding, and it can work quietly behind the scenes without having to have a user in between there. So we're starting to see that more and more. And I think in terms of exposing that and making it into a collaboration tool, we're all using Teams today. As a result, we're also, recording in Teams today as an example as well. So we're using it every single day as a collaboration tool. How great it is when we can connect things like our project, our data, our workflows, and then this becomes just an operational hub where we spend all day long in.
Yeah, Jen, just as you just mentioned, most service firms already own Microsoft capabilities that dramatically can improve their daily operations, right? They're just not activated or activated correctly. The biggest lift comes from treating Microsoft 365, Dynamics 365, and Teams as one connected operating environment instead of separate tools. Our tools work better together in the Microsoft cloud, and they work better together because of their unmatched integration. When identity, when data, when workflows and communication all live on one single platform, everyday work gets faster, right? Project data shows up where people collaborate, approval flows automatically, and Copilot surfaces risks and actions without teams having to hunt for that information.
Hopefully that has helped demystify today's topic and give you a more grounded way to think about it. If you'd like to continue the conversation or see how this applies to your organization, please feel free to reach out. We'll see you in the next episode.